What's up, my friend Jonathan? Register here. It has been quite some time since I've done one of these little video things, so I wanted to make a video for you today, and I'm going to talk about something that is critical to your success. If you don't get a good handle and you don't grab this monster and literally take control of it, you could quite literally spend months and months, if not years and years, struggling and never reaching the true success that you want to achieve in your business. Seriously, like if you don't grab this monster and take control of it, you could spend years and years struggling. And so that's what I'm going to talk about over the next few minutes. So before I talk about that, I just want to quickly remind you, like yesterday, I sent out an email with a link to a little questionnaire where I give you 2 simple questions that I want you to take the 2 seconds and answer. And the questions are just basically, I'm asking you, what do you need help with? What are you struggling with? What questions do you have that you'd like for me to answer? Like, I didn't send this out just for the hell of it, just for the fun of it. I really want to help you. I want to help take your business to the next level. And the only way I can help you is if I know what you're struggling with, what questions that you have. And so the questions and what I get from this little questionnaire that you fill out, it's gonna decide what free content that I create for you, what videos that I create, what audios that I create, what do I talk about in my webinars. You know, I want to help you. So take the time, go back to this email, and take 2 seconds. Let me know what you're struggling with, and I'll possibly make a video around whatever you're struggling with and answer that question that you have. So take the time, do that. And so what I'm going to talk about today that I mentioned a second ago is, here's actually some of the entries that I've gotten so far, and I'm actually pulling from the entries that I've gotten. So, you know, it would probably behoove you to fill this out and let me know what you're struggling with, because I might just make a video all around your question or whatever you're struggling with. So this is what I want to talk about, and it's really this kind of this one word, and it's focus. And so thank you for whoever took the time to fill this out. Like, I think focus, it's something that everyone, myself included, to some degree struggle with in their business. And if you don't get a good grasp on this monster of, focus, it's like a monster, because it's so hard. In our day and age, it's so hard to focus because there's so much noise. There's so many ads. There's so many other people marketing to you, trying to sell their thing to you. So it's so freaking hard to focus, Like, I struggle with this daily. It's just a constant battle to focus. So this is this person's biggest struggle, and I think everyone, to a degree, we all struggle with focus. And this question that this person has is, how do you schedule your time for maximum productivity? And so that's what I want to talk about quickly over the next few minutes. So when it comes to focus, I think it kind of really comes down to 3 things. Like, if you can do these 3 things, you will be far ahead of everyone else out there. You'll be far ahead of everyone else that hasn't watched this video. So number 1, and this is exactly like, I got to a point in my business where I wasn't helping as many people as I wanted. I wasn't reaching the kind of success I wanted. And what I found and what I was missing, what I was struggling with was focus. And so I literally went through and I did these 3 things, and I'm now like on the right path. I'm well on my way to helping as many people as I want, touching as many lives, and achieving the lifestyle and freedom that I want for my family. So number 1 is you gotta answer this. What kind of business do you want to build and focus on? Answer that. Like, you got to determine for yourself, what kind of business do you want to build? What kind of business do you want to focus on? Do you want to build a network marketing business? Some people just want to focus on their network marketing business, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people want to focus exclusively and build an information product business, selling your own products. So you put together your own products and you sell those products to other people. Some people just want to focus solely on that. Some people want to focus on an affiliate marketing business, selling other people's products, and that's cool too. Some people want to do a combination of all 3 of the above. That's fine too. You need to ask yourself, what do you want to do? And there's no right or wrong answer to this. You got to determine what you want to do. In your heart, ask yourself, what do you want to do? And for me, this is something I kind of struggled with for a long time. Like, I came in through network marketing, and I felt like network marketing was the only way. I've got to just solely build my business through network marketing. And I felt like I was a traitor if I did anything else. And that's kind of what, some businesses, they make it feel like. Some network marketing business, they make you feel like if you start focusing and doing and diversifying your business, you're kind of a trader, and that's not true. You got to do what's right for you and what you feel is right for you in your heart. So determine what kind of business do you want to build. Do you want to do all three, a combination of all three? You can do a combination of all three successfully. I'm doing it. All right, so answer that question. I can't give you an answer because it's different for everyone, and the answer, I don't want to, it's up to you what kind of business you want to build. Number 2, create your big picture plan to build your business. So, once I determine, okay, so I want to do, for me personally, I want to kind of do a little combination of all of the above. The next step is you got to create a big picture plan on how you're going to do that, how you're going to achieve that. And so literally what I did is I took a stack of scrap paper, and I literally just spent like an hour just drawing out kind of plans of how I'm going to do this, like specifically how I'm going to do this. I'll show you one piece of that. And so here's kind of a basic plan to building an information product business or affiliate marketing business or even a network marketing business. I mean, this really can be applied to any business, and it kind of starts with you got to generate leads through a marketing strategy. You got to build an email list. You need to actually email that list. You got to build trust. You got to build a relationship with your leads. You got to give them value. And if you kind of do all of these things right and you're building a relationship with people, and you send them offers that help solve their frustrations and solve issues and problems that they're having, then you'll ultimately make money. And then from there, keep building an email list, keep giving your customers value, and help solving your niches, your target markets, solving their frustrations. So that's kind of like a big picture overview. And then on top of that, so you need traffic, you need an opt-in page, you need a sales page, but this is kind of like the basic big picture process. Generate leads through a marketing strategy. So you got to pick a marketing strategy, build an email list, email daily, send text emails, blog posts, videos, and you want these different things, different emails, these blog posts, these videos, these audios, you want them to lead back to some type of offer, a product that will help people, or you can just do stuff that you can do things from time to time to give value. I do that all the time. Like this video right here, this is just me giving pure value. I don't have anything to sell at the end of it. All right, so and then you build that trust, you build that relationship, and then you make money. You've got to understand the big picture overview of what kind of business you're building. So literally, grab a blank sheet of paper out, grab a stack of blank sheets of paper, and just draw out how you're going to build your business and plan it out. That's exactly what I did. And once you plan things out, you're going to start getting yourself focused on the business that you're trying to build. So create your big picture plan and some questions to ask yourself so you can figure this out. Your big picture plan is to ask yourself, how are you going to build your business? What is the process? What's the big picture process? What do you need to make that process happen? Like, what are the specific things that you need to make this happen? Do you need a lead capture page? Do you need an email autoresponder service? Do you need a blog? What exactly do you need to make this process happen? List it out. From there, step number 3, it's simple. Take action. And so you got to just look at your big picture plan, look at it, and you've made the list of everything that you need. And so from there, it's just a matter of just going through that list and fulfilling everything that you need and taking action on this big picture plan. And so I literally have a version of this here It's a little bit different, but I have a version of that on my bulletin board next to my desk. And so I look at this, and this kind of guides me and directs me on what I should focus on, what I should be doing in my business. And so you want to do the exact same thing and start taking daily action. And then from there, like, it's just a matter of kind of breaking the big picture process to build your ideal business, breaking that big picture process and all those things that you need, breaking it up and actually just doing it and breaking it up into small chunks so that you can actually fulfill fulfill that process and do those things. You know, so like our life, it's broken up into individual days. And so you want to break up that process and just do a little bit each and every day. And then if you commit to doing that, then that process will come together, and you'll start being able to fulfill in that process. I hope this makes sense. And if I'm confusing you, if you have any further questions on this, like, let me know. I'll probably put this video on my blog, so leave me questions below, and I'll gladly answer any questions that you have. But you just got to take action. You got to take action. Start doing what you need to do so you can fulfill your process, fulfill your ideal business that you want to build. And so the next question that this subscriber gave me was, how do you schedule your time for maximum productivity? And so basically, like, it's just a matter of really being resourceful. I don't know what your schedule is. Everyone's schedule is different. Like, I think the majority of people have full-time jobs, and so you can't dedicate all day to building your business. And so if that's the case, like, here are some 3 basic things that you want to do every single day in your business, no matter what your schedule looks like. 15 to 60 minutes of mindset, personal development, and you can fit this in. Like, don't tell me you don't have the time to fit this in. Mindset, your personal development is critical. It's, you know, I used to think it was a bunch of BS crap, that it's just a waste of time, but it's not. Everything you do is determined by your mindset, and if you're in the wrong mindset, you're never going to have any success, period. So commit to 15 to 60 minutes a day of personal development. You can fit this in if you have a daily commute, like fit this, even if your commute's only 15 minutes. If you do 15 minutes the commute to work, and then 15 minutes your commute from work back to home, that's 30 minutes of mindset, personal development. So you use your time wisely. From work, breakfast, during your breakfast, during your lunch, during your dinner, commit to personal development. Let me take a sip of water here. Also, 15 to 60 minutes a day of marketing, traffic, training. You can have the best product in the world, you can have the best opportunity in the world that you're promoting, but if there's not good marketing behind it, and if you're not generating traffic and generating leads and all that stuff, then you're not going to sell anything. You're not going to get any people to join your business. So you got to get good at marketing. You got to get good at learning how to generate traffic and generating leads, period. You got to learn to love that stuff. You know, don't dread it. Don't say, oh, I hate marketing. I hate selling people stuff. I hate traffic, and I hate that stuff. If you look at it from that angle, then you'll never have any success with it because you hate it. You're not going to do it. So learn to love that stuff. And just same thing with a personal development. Fit that in when you can. Be resourceful. Be resourceful with your time. And then lastly, spend all remaining time taking action. So you need to, like, however much time you spend here, even if it's only 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, spend equally as much time and more taking action and actually applying what you learned. So you've got to, if you want to have success, if you want to start generating lots of leads, if you want to start making real income in your business, you've got to start taking action. You've got to apply what you learn. You can't just learn, and not take action. You know, nothing's going to happen. It's just going to be like going to school, getting a 4-year college degree, and just doing nothing with that degree, right? So take action. And then for maximum productivity, like kind of how I learned how to be really, really productive, and it's something that I'm it's a journey. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm the most productive person in the world type thing. Like, it's an ongoing journey of learning how to be more productive, how to be more focused. But a book that helped me has helped me on my journey, is continuing to help me, is, let me show you right now. It's Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Eat That Frog. His name is somewhere on here. There it is, Brian Tracy. So highly recommend this book. It's really, really short. I have it over on my bookshelf, but it's a really short book. It's a really easy read, but it's something like you can read this book multiple times and you'll get something different out of it every single time. But like this book, I follow this book. I've modified it to fit me, but there's a lot of things in this book that I follow that's been revolutionary to my productivity in my business. So guys, that's what I wanted to share with you today. Man, 15 minutes. I wanted this video to be 10 minutes, but oh well. I hope you get some value out of this. I've got nothing to sell. I just want to help you. I just want to take your business from point A to point B, and just want to give pure value in this video. So if you did get any value out of this video, then feel free to share this blog post on Facebook, Twitter, like it, whatever. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. And if you're confused by anything, let me know. So look forward to hearing from you. Hope you have an awesome day. Jonathan Register out.